Hello, this is Mr. Mohammed Rajab, and today we have a new grammar rule for you guys. Okay, so today's topic will be the grammar rule present continuous. Now, you see, we took this before in one of the previous units, but this one is more detailed. We're gonna go more in depth with this one. Okay, so if you open up Unit 70, you will be presented with this grammar box. And just like what we did last time, we will read what's within the box. We're going to read slow and clear. And once we're done with that, we will start talking about the grammar itself and the words that which is written in red. Okay, and before we start, if by the end of the video, if you have any questions, any inquiries, make sure to jot down a comment down below in the comment section. Okay, so let's dive right in. Now let's start by reading this. Grammar. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to CCB News, coming to you today from Space City. As you can see, the rocket is ready for takeoff, but the astronauts are not here yet. They are arriving in 2 hours' time. 5 astronauts are making the journey to the moon. 3 men and 2 women. The experts tell us that the rocket is taking off at 10 a.m. So be sure to join us later. You don't want to miss this. Okay, so this is what was written within the box. Put these words in mind: are arriving, are making, is taking. For now, I just want you to understand that these 3 words, the ones in red, are basically the present continuous. Okay, now we're gonna start explaining the actual grammar. Okay, so it is this one. Now we're gonna start with the definition. What is present continuous? Or to be more exact, when do we use the present continuous? Okay, so present continuous tense, also known as present progressive tense. Forget about the present progressive part. I just want you to focus on the word present continuous. Okay, we all know the present simple, right? So something that is happening at the present time. So what is the present continuous? So you can tell by its name, right? Continue. We all are familiar. We all know the word continue. Something that's still going on. So when do we use present continuous? So the present continuous tense is used to describe one of 2 actions happening right now or around the present time. So what does that mean? Basically, I am eating, I am riding a car, I am let's say climbing a tree. So I am doing an action at the present moment. So I am doing an action now. Okay, and it is still going on. So for example, I started the action this very moment. For example, I just started climbing a tree. I am climbing a tree. After 5 seconds, I am still climbing a tree. So the action, it's still going on. Okay, so the second usage for the present continuous, we have future plans or arrangements. Like, in your example, they are arriving in 2 hours. So if we switch back to the box, grammar box, we have the word are arriving. So basically this is not happening now, but it is happening, or it's basically an arrangement, something that would happen very soon. Okay, and that's what they meant by future plans or arrangements. Okay, to summarize everything, we have the present continuous, we have actions that is happening now and it is still going on. We call that present continuous. Then we also use it for what? Future plans or arrangements. Just like what we just mentioned when we say the word they are arriving in 2 hours. So arriving means it's something that is not happening now, or rather it is going to happen soon. It's like a plan. Okay, so what is the formula? How do we form the present continuous? It is quite simple actually. I just want you to focus on these words within the formula. Forget about these. We want to complicate things. So we have the subject, and we all agreed before this that the subject is someone who do the action, right? The one who does the action. We have does the verb, in other words. We have the auxiliary. We call these auxiliary verbs like am, is, are. I just want you to understand we call these auxiliary verbs plus the verb ending with ing. So ing is a must, okay? The verb should be ending with ing. Again, so the formula for the present continuous is the subject, the one who does the verb, okay? We call him the subject. We call it the subject. So we have the auxiliary verbs such as am, is, and are, plus the verb ending with ing. And that's how we form what? Yes, you guessed it right. That's how we form the present continuous. As for the examples that we went through within the box, we had are arriving, then we took are arriving, and then we had is taking up. If we switch back, these are the words I am talking about. Okay, so what do we have next? What do we have next? We have here, we have are arriving. They are arriving in 2 hours time. Just like what I told you before. Are arriving, it is a plan in the future. It's an arrangement. That's why we are using present continuous. So where is the subject? Where is the subject? The subject is they. They is a pronoun, and it is the subject, the ones who are doing the action. Okay, then we have where? We have are. So they are. The auxiliary here is are. Plus verb ending with ing. So they are arriving. So in other words, the present continuous here is are arriving. They is the subject. Are is the auxiliary verb. Arriving is the verb ending with ing. So we did actually apply the whole formula, which is quite simple. If you still don't get it, go back, stop the video, pause it, and rewind it back a little bit, okay? And until you get it right. Okay, so I mean until you understand the formula. So as for the second example, we have are making. So 5 astronauts are making the journey to the moon. So we also have this within the box. We have 5 astronauts. The subject is the 5 astronauts who are doing the verb. They are the 5 astronauts, right? We have the auxiliary verb are, then we have making, verb ending with ing. Amazing. So for the third one, I will let you do this, guys. I will give you some time. So try to guess the answers by yourself, even though they are written in front of us. Okay, so it is the word or the sentence is taking off. The rocket is taking off at 10 a.m. So think of it. Where is the subject? Where is the auxiliary verb? And where is the verb ending with ing? Okay, what do you think? Yes, you guessed it right. So the subject is the verb. The subject is the verb. The rocket is the verb. Okay, the rocket is the verb. And then we have the auxiliary is. And then we have the verb ending with ing. So these are the examples that we came across in the language book. So I did provide you with more examples actually. So I am reading a book right now. I is the subject, the pronoun the subject, am is the auxiliary, reading is the verb ending with ing. She is studying for her exams. She is the subject, is the auxiliary, studying is the verb ending with ing. The same thing applies to both third and fourth examples. We have they are working. They is the subject, are is the auxiliary, working is the verb ending with ing. The children is the subject, are is the auxiliary, playing is the verb ending with ing. Okay, so if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down below in the comment section, and see you in the next video.